Hey guys, I am here with a layout for my little scrapbook store, and they have a monthly challenge every month. And this month, for the month of February, the challenge is to use products that begin with the letters that are in the word love. So LOVE. So you have to have four scrapbooking products that begin with one of each letter, an L, an O, a V, and an E. I am using the Simple Stories Vintage North Pole collection for this layout, and I gutted this paper because I wanted to use the inside of it for the layout. But then after I gutted it, I thought, oh, I could use this red as the frame. So my intention was now to use this green paper as my base, put down the red frame paper, and you'll see me doing that here in a second, and then the middle paper, which is the back of the red paper, I wanted to put in the middle, but then kind of curl up the edges so that you can see that green paper kind of peeking out. So you'll see me do that in a moment, but I wanted to let you know that these challenges are super fun. We have one every month, and what a great way to earn a gift certificate, because the winner is going to get a $10 gift card for my little scrapbook store. And you get to see some really great ideas of, what other people are doing. So I have left a link for the Facebook group where you will need to post your layout, and a link for the store as well, so that you can go on and start looking at what you might want to spend your $10 on if you are the winner. So here I have added that paper to the middle, and I'm just kind of folding in all of the edges, and I'm going to do that all the way around this. I am going to tell you, this is way different. This layout comes out very different than what my typical layouts are. It's a little bit busier, I think, but in the end, I really love how it turns out. And you'll see what I do at the end, because I did not do it on camera, but you'll get a picture, is to make it look not as heavy, I guess, not as paper heavy. So we'll get to that when it comes, but right now I'm just folding up all these edges. Now, I could have just cut this sheet down a little more to expose of some of the green and maybe inked the edges instead of, rolling them up or the way I'm doing. And that's another option for showing how to add a little bit of depth to your layout. Inking is a good way, tearing paper is a good way, rolling up the edges of the paper is a good way. And even putting things on pop dots. I could have put this whole layer on like foam squares to give it some dimension too. But this is what I went with. So this is a super cute photo of my son with his little dog, who he misses often because my son's at school and the dog is at home. And yeah, so sad, but such a cute picture. So this was at Christmas. Now, let's go with the letters L. I'm doing layers. I'm using letters, so that's 2 ideas for L. You could use liquid glass. You could use lace, leaves. Those are just some other L ideas. O, I'm using ornaments, and you can see those ornaments up on your upper right. I made those with a lawn fawn die that I have, so my O is ornaments. You could be opals. I mean, I don't know. The screen or the thumbnail of this video, it does give some ideas for all of the different letters. So, and that's also in the Facebook post as well. So that's my L, my O is ornaments, my V is vellum, which I have behind the photo. Not yet, because you will see I almost forgot to put the vellum on. I had to go back and do it over, or like rip the photo up. No big deal. So LOVE, what did I do for E? I know I did something, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, maybe I didn't do it, but I was going to use enamel dots. Oh, no. Do I have to go back? Ephemera. That's what it was. I used the ephemera, and that was the, you'll see a Santa ephemera piece that I use on the bottom left of the layout. So this is going to be really super quick because I only have 2 pretty good size embellishment clusters, and that's it, because look at how kind of busy this layout is becoming. Now, in the end, I'll tell you now, I do not like all of that heavy red around the outside, and it's really, really throwing me off. And what I end up doing is I had used score tape around the kind of inside edge of that, or right in the middle of that frame, so I couldn't lift it up. It would have torn all of my paper. But what I did was I tore it, and I love, it's going to show a really wide white torn edge, then the red. So you're going to get framing that is the red or the green, then white with the torn edge, then the red, and then the center. And I absolutely love what it does to the layout. So you'll see that in the end, because I figured, I just kept looking at this when I was done, and I'm like, I don't like it, I don't like it. There's just something wrong with it. And so you'll see that in the last photo. But now I'm just digging through my thickers, and I'm going to title this Home for Christmas. And I do kind of have to mess around with the thickers a little bit, trying to get Christmas lined up, because that's a pretty large font, but it did take up that whole bottom area. Now that teal looking font, I think is from a Pink Fresh Studio Christmas collection, maybe from 2 or 3 years ago. I know that's no longer available, but anyway, I absolutely love this collection. I do not believe Michelle has any of it left in the store, and it's my understanding that Simple Stories does not have any left in their warehouse either. So unfortunately, I don't know that you'd be able to get this collection, but you can use this same kind of sketch idea and use any collection. But if you can see the Santa pillow that is by my son's head, that kind of looks like a vintage Santa to me, and that's what led me to use this collection, because I just thought the colors in the pillow, the vintage look of the Santa in the pillow really went with this collection. So that's why I used it, and I think I really like it. Now, that banner strip I popped up on craft foam, and I just wanted, because I had rolled the edges of that paper, I didn't want it to flatten that out, so I lifted it up on foam. I really like what that did. Of course, then I will lift the photo up on foam on one half of it, and then it will all be even. But yeah, here I'm going to put the foam on the photo, and then I'm going to have to tear the foam off of the photo because I forget to put the vellum on. Oh my goodness, you guys. So that happens though, right? And then the small ornament die that you don't, it's laying down on the side kind of. And then the ornament die with the hearts, that is from Lawn Fawn. And then the round one is just a round circle die, a stitch circle die, and I just cut a little ornament top piece for it. So it basically looks like an ornament, but it's not really an ornament die. So, and I do like how that worked out too, because I didn't want to have 3 of the exact same shapes. So that's why I ended up adding in that circle. Let's see here. Oh, this might be when I realize I forgot my vellum. Yep. So here, I'm going to put the vellum on, and then actually my layout's going to be done. And like I said, stay tuned for the photos, because you're going to get a better look at the entire layout with that torn edge, which I think is the perfect touch, because right now that red is just way too heavy. So definitely check out the links below and go enter your challenge. It's not too late. And see if you can win a gift card. And I'd love for you to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe, of course. And I hope that you will come back for more of my videos. Have a great day, guys. Bye.